Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. 2025 is bringing us some of the most thrilling, action-packed, and mind-blowing anime yet. From overpowered protagonists to breathtaking fantasy worlds, these new Isekai series are set to take the anime scene by storm. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just diving into the genre, this list has something for everyone. So, get ready to explore magical realms, battle fearsome enemies, and witness epic adventures. So today, we're counting down the top 10 new Isekai animes you can't miss in 2025. Let's dive right in. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more anime content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Magic Maker: How to Make Magic in Another World. A man who was 30 years old and wished to practice magic died abruptly, and when he awoke, he had been resurrected in another planet. Named Theon, he had high hopes for the existence of magic in another realm, but there was none. Theon became unhappy and lazy, until an incident caused him to discover the existence of magic. That's correct. If there is no magic, I will create it myself. With this in mind, Theon began investigating magic from that day on. Theon eventually becomes a hero who saves the world after contracting a malady that can only be cured by magic and meeting an opponent that can only be defeated by magic. This is the narrative of a simple magic fool who, despite being tossed around by fate, overcomes it with the strength of magic and an unbreakable battling spirit, eventually spreading magic to the people. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. Kazuhiro Kaite's only passion is sleeping. Ever since he was a child, he would enter a wondrous realm within his dreams and embark on fascinating adventures. One day, he embarks on an expedition with an elf girl he met in his dream world, but it comes to an abrupt halt when they are both scorched by dragon's breath. When he awakens from his dream, he discovers a familiar person lying beside him, the elf girl from his dreams. Join Kazuhiro on his new travels in Japan with Ms. Elf. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin. What is a guy to do when his life abruptly changes when he is enjoying a good, refreshing beer after work? I mean, truly changes. This middle-aged commoner now inhabits the body of Liam Hamilton, the young son of an aristocratic family on the verge of collapse. Between his fervently anxious father and his utterly uninterested brothers, the only positive aspect of Liam's current circumstance is that he can finally try learning magic, which he has always wanted. Little does he realize that his favorite hobby is about to flip his life upside down once more. Will Liam be able to master the art of magic? Will it be enough to save him from the shadow that hangs over his family? The beginning after the end. The plot revolves around Gray, history's most powerful king. Despite his power, fortune, and fame, he lacks support. He doesn't trust anyone. Gray dies unexpectedly and is resurrected as a weak newborn named Arthur in a magical world. Surrounded by a loving family and associates, Arthur begins to experience joys in his new life that he had never known in his old one. However, while traveling, his family is attacked by bandits. Thus begins his second life, full with romance and adventure. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Slimes are typically the easiest creature to defeat in role-playing games, and as a result, they provide minimal experience points. But what happens if you live long enough to continue defeating them for 300 years? Azusa Aizawa dies suddenly, as a result of acute tiredness, after many years of working for corporations. As she appears to be on her way to the afterlife, she meets a goddess, who grants her immortality, as well as a pleasant life in another realm. Azusa spends her days tending to her farm, guarding the local village, and killing approximately 25 slimes per day, a routine that has endured for at least 3 centuries. However, this somewhat monotonous cycle begins to alter when Azusa discovers that she has reached level 99, the highest conceivable level, through slimes alone. Despite her best efforts to hide this reality for fear of ending her sluggish existence, tales of her strength spread. Soon, diverse people from around the continent, such as the dragon Laika and the elf Halkara, begin to appear at her door, some seeking a battle, others requesting her assistance. Azusa discovers that she can live a far better life with others than she could alone, as she makes friends and acquaintances who quickly become family. possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. Takumi Aruma, who is not a hero, is mistakenly mixed in with a group of heroes who have been chosen to be summoned to another realm. As recompense for the misunderstanding, a deity grants him the ability to choose any skill he desires. He selects a seemingly uninteresting creation skill in the hopes of leading a serene and quiet existence free of wars and battles. However, it turns out that alchemy is his most powerful ability, allowing him to make everything from a holy sword to flying ships. This cheat skill he inadvertently got transforms him into a wealthy merchant and makes him unbeatable in fight. A joyful adventure tale about the, maybe, most powerful alchemist in another universe. Headhunted to another world. Dennosuke Uchimura is your typical salaryman attempting to climb the corporate ladder. But suddenly the demon overlord summons him to a horrific fantasy world, where he offers him a new career as one of the heavenly kings in his army, complete with full benefits. Uchimura may lack muscle and magic, but he possesses the abilities and savvy of an office worker. Will these be enough to keep him alive? The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. In the ultimate battle against the demonic exterminators, Togo Asagaki, a Power Ranger, sacrificed his life for the enemy. It seems that all was over, but then he found himself in another universe. He becomes an adventurer, transforming into Kazuna Red, and fights to save people in distress. Here he meets a young wizard named Adola, and his voyage into this strange world begins. I'm the evil lord of the Intergalactic Empire. Liam lived his last life as a moral, respectable person, but he died in debt and deceived by his wife. Reborn into the royal dynasty of a huge interplanetary empire, Liam understands that life is divided between the oppressed and the oppressors, so this time he'll take what he wants and live for himself. However, things do not go as planned. Despite his best efforts to become a tyrant, Liam's policies result in nothing but peace and prosperity for the empire he rules, and he continues to gain popularity. Middle-aged man's noble daughter reincarnation. In his previous existence in modern-day Japan, he was Kenzaburo Tondabayashi, a 52-year-old civil servant, but now he is the villain. Kenzaburo is perplexed when he awakens as Grace Auvergne, the drill-haired villain from an Otome game his daughter used to play. Kenzaburo knows from the little information he has that he should be a haughty noble girl, but the disciplined older man is just unable to act in such a way. His calm and compassionate demeanor leads him to befriend the heroine, cementing his reputation as the epitome of elegance among the student body. To keep the tale on track, Kenzaburo will have to rely on his years of professional experience, impeccable Japanese etiquette, and family-oriented morals to fit in with the other kids. So these were the top 10 new Isekai animes you can't miss to watch in 2025. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.